Hello everybody and welcome back to the career of Alban Zogbaum and the HE-111. It's now September 10th, 1942. I hit next day, and you might notice we do have a different rank. And that is because we have been promoted to Oberfeldwebel. I think I'm pronouncing that terribly, but that's what we are now. That is coming after a successful bombing run, getting back on the scoreboard here with 3 facility kills in the previous mission, bringing our total to 11 buildings. But it is a new day for the bomber crew. So, taking a look today at our missions, at 7:48 in the morning, we'll be going up to bomb a strong point, and a little bit later, tail end of the formation for a river crossing run yet again. But let's get this first mission underway. Looks like we'll be towards the middle-ish of the formation here. So let's go ahead and get into briefing. Alright everybody, welcome into briefing. Of course you get the gist by now, taking off from the runway, heading to the northeast, picking up fighter escort at waypoint 2. We'll kind of skip through that and get to the good part here. The target is located right on the front line, so we'll not be heading into Russian territory very long today. But these strong points have always been the bane of my existence in this career mode. Very difficult target to spot from high up. It is kind of bracketed in by these roads, so hopefully we'll be able to spot those roads, but sometimes roads can be tricky too, being in the bomb site. But nevertheless, here's our target. And yeah, outside of their roads, there's going to be nothing around here that we're going to be able to see from high up. We do have an airfield here to the west of the target that could launch some resistance, but other than that, we've got a few airfields over here on the front line that could also mount a resistance. So here is the target. We'll be coming in from 2,500 meters, and of course 320 kph as is usual. We were successful in going out in front of the formation last time out. We chucked it up to 330 kph when we were on the bomb run, able to sneak out in front and get our bombs off first before everybody else. Sometimes getting no kills in the mission is just down to not dropping the bombs first, so to speak. So we might end up doing that again if there's no fighters in the area. If there's fighters around, I'll have to try to remember some self-restraint here on this mission and make sure that we get this bomber back in one piece. But anyways, the one area of the briefing that we are going to go over is the weather report. Very interesting report today. Starting with the partly cloudy conditions at 1,100 meters and fog. There is fog in the forecast for today, so we'll be interesting to see what that is like looking through the bomb site. But other than that, it's a very blustery day when it comes to the wind here. At bomb altitude, it'll be 20 meters per second from 302 degrees. Very windy indeed. Of course, the right up down here, target for this mission is an enemy strongpoint, which is located at waypoint number 3 on your flight map. Your mission will be complete once you have successfully released your bombs over the designated target area. So, that brings us to the bomber. We'll go ahead and add our cannons onto here. And for our payload, we are going up to send a message. So we are taking the 1000, the big one, and the 4 250s. I was actually hoping, I know there's this dual 1000s that I am debating taking right now. Sending a message today. And no. Wait, am I stupid right now? I'm just looking at weight, not necessarily explosive power right now. If I take... Yeah, this is just 2000. Yeah. So it's the same weight-wise. I think I'm doing this correctly. So we'll do this. Okay. We're sending a message today. Big bombs, big payload. Like it. But here she is. Here's our bomber in all her glory. Let's go ahead and get her out onto the runway and get this mission underway. Alright, so there goes the bombers in front of us. Just one left now. We're gonna need every little bit of this runway to get this bird airborne. Have that disgusting glare as we've grown accustomed to by taking off in the morning. Throttle up. She's just lumbering down the runway. Oh my. Just lumbers into the air. Let's get the gear up here. So, okay, just riding out here in the back. Of course, we are much heavier than the rest of the flight, so we are lagging behind a little bit. We will catch up to them in due time. It was just really making me anxious sitting in the cockpit there watching the gauges. I always get anxiety when I'm carrying a heavier payload than everybody else, so we're gonna cook the engine, so. But I really wanted to send a message here with these big bombs. So, if I switch over... Yeah, look at those. Look at them. Sweet. We got big bombs on the plane, of course, and we are not going to touch this gun here until these bombs are off the plane. Okay, so a little bit later here. Still haven't really caught up. We're hanging behind here. We can't get all the way there. We started to, but it now looks like they're pulling us back here. So, bit of an issue developing. It looked like it was happening last time we carried this type of payload. Did look like we were kind of starting to fall behind, and then we ended up catching up. Does look like we are falling behind at the moment, though. We are also drifting a little bit, as you can see, but I think it's okay. Hopefully, we don't run into any fighters yet, because that would be a problem with these big old bombs on us. Okay, so just to update you with rumors to the contrary, we have joined the formation, finally. Part of the way to waypoint 2 now to pick up the fighter escort. We are giving the engines an awful workout. It's starting to make me anxious, but hopefully we'll be okay as we continue our climb up to indicated altitude from briefing and to pick up our fighter escort. Okay, so after passing waypoint 2 and picking up our escort, we're gonna pop into the bomb site. I already have altitude and airspeed done since that's the easy part, but we are going to do the wind speed and the wind angle now. So per briefing, the wind speed is 20 meters per second, blowing from 301 degrees. First and foremost, set this to 20, and now 305 is going to be this little tick after 30, so it's hitting us pretty much in the side. Something like that. I like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. So, pretty easy. Getting my confidence back here with the bomber and dialing in the bomb site and all that good stuff. So, hopping up. So far the fog is not too terrible. It's not really playing a factor yet, but we'll have to see what it looks like over the target. I mean, it's a little hazy out, I guess you could say, but nothing too crazy, I don't think. I don't know, looking here through the pilot seat, I mean, it looks fine to me. Doesn't look too foggy out, but I don't know. Once again, we'll have to just wait and see what it looks like over the target area, which we are quickly approaching here. Once again, passing waypoint 2 and on our way to the target. Okay, so just coming up on the target now. Maybe. Still trying to see if I can't spot it. These strongholds have always been a tough one for me, so still looking for it now. So we do have a road beneath us, and then there's this town here which is on the map, so it should be further along this passageway here. Just looking for some of the other roads in the area that are gonna help guide me to this target. I don't see them yet. Yeah, I got it. It's right here. Target in sight. Here we go. Here we go. In my sights now. Another second now. Bombs away. Something's dead down there. Well, let's focus at the task at hand right now. Turning back around. Let's too focused on the target. There they are off our, what is that, 10 o'clock? Doing an interesting maneuver straight down. He's pulled out of it. There's the rest of the guys. Some flak coming up. Not anything too crazy to be worried about. That does kind of fit the profile of a 109 from here, so I don't think it's going to be paying us a visit. In fact, I kind of lost it. He's right about in there. But anyways, while we were dropping bombs, the fighter did come with the radio. It sounded like the message that they got somebody. There's now 1, 2, or 3 fighters over there. Someone's taking a lot of flak over there. Why can't they do that with us? Just sent up a blanket of flak. Is this guy friendly? I don't think that guy is friendly. He has taken a hit, he has taken damage, but he is coming right for us. Uh-oh. Changing mags was a terrible volley here. He's coming in to our left. He's not targeting me. He's already hurt. He's already damaged. Give it another second here. Seriously? Am I seriously out of ammo already? Okay, this is frightening. This guy's coming for us. No escorts. Escorts are away. He's potentially coming for us. He's changed his mind. He's changed his mind again. He's leaving. He's turning away. Why is he doing that? They're all turning away. Oh, that's why he's turning away. It's the entire escort. Someone's going in. There's a fireball down there. Yep, just hit the ground. Somebody's down. And meanwhile, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be our escort. The other fighter, I believe, has bugged out. And another fighter was already wounded when he got here, so... Alright, so we have gone in a cloud. The escort has turned back to fight something else. Okay, so just off our nose there is home base. I'm scared to death of what's happening over here. Oh my god. Oh my god, they almost killed each other. Oh my, holy crap. That was so close. Oh my gosh. Oh my, I can't get over that. Okay, we're gonna avoid everybody else like the plague. And we're gonna start making a left-hand turn here, and we are getting the heck out of the way after witnessing whatever those two guys did. We have put some flaps into it. Let's get the gear down. I've been trying to land at the wrong airfield this entire time. And I'm gonna cut the line now. So I'm gonna drop the throttle here. Let's get some more flaps in her. Gears down. We're okay. We are a little cockeyed here, so let's do some course correcting here. So we come in, still at 200 kph. Alright. Well, a little bit of a bounce. It's alright. Okay, so good and bad. As you can see, 4 armament kills, 1 machine gun, 2 cannons, and 1 AAA. I am absolutely kicking old me because when we got jumped by those fighters, that is probably going to be the easiest fighter kill we will ever see in this career mode. And anybody has ever had in a bomber, and I overheated the barrels and I could not fire my tail gun. And because of that, that fighter gets away. And very upsetting. Almost kind of annoying in a way, because we're not going to get very many chances like that with this type of aircraft. And really, how that guy was flying, we could have just mag dumped him point blank and just took him out of the sky. But unfortunately, the gun would not fire because it was overheated, I believe. So disappointing. We could have got an aircraft kill. But very happy that our 2,000 kilogram bombs did the trick today, getting 4 kills on the mission. So let's go ahead and see how the rest of the guys did. Wow, so overall, not a bad day. Not a bad day at all. So first of all, no bombers getting shot down by those Russian fighters that paid us a visit on the return trip. But more importantly, the stats for the missions. The Theobald Stewer getting 1 kill, and that's a AAA. Looks like Conrad Lang getting 2 vehicle kills, transports, and 1 machine gun. Heinz Hermann Nelte getting 2 cannons. Hans Linder getting a heavy armored vehicle and 3 cannons and 1 AAA. And us getting 1 machine gun, 2 cannons, and a AAA. So overall, that is 3 vehicle kills and 12 armaments for the mission. That makes 15 kills overall. And looking here at this afternoon's mission, we're going back up again. We'll be last in that formation here, bombing a river crossing. But that'll be next time, so let's go over and look at the stats here for Alban. Doing good after his promotion, getting kills right off the bat. And now our stat looks like this: 8 armaments kills, upgraded from 4. So we now have 1 machine gun, 3 cannons, 3 AAA, and 1 searchlight there. But other than that, we have 5 aircraft kills, 3 vehicles, and 11 buildings to go along with it. So putting together a pretty decent stat line here for the career. I know it's been very up and down and literally hit and miss throughout the career, and it has been no different as of late, but back-to-back missions with good hits on target, and we will take that any day of the week. But otherwise, that'll do it for this episode. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take care.